Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Let's take a look at what the Ethereum chart has done since yesterday. I don't think we have seen any significant changes. Let's take a look at the short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenarios on the ETH chart. Difference here to the Bitcoin chart is that Bitcoin put in a lower low compared to the one that was formed on the 13th of April. Ether hasn't. Okay, so I would definitely prefer one more low here for ETH in this white microstructure to complete this entire decline and then form a lower low below this A wave low from the 13th of April. Because if we don't form a lower low, then we don't have a very clean bottoming structure, and it would keep the door open for the yellow scenario, which is short-term bullish, but overall will introduce a lot more uncertainty. So let's talk about the short-term bullish count first, which is for now the alternative interpretation. So in this scenario, we're looking at a possible ABC structure from that low on the 13th of April, in which we've already seen yellow wave A, we've seen yellow wave B, and if we now see a break above initial resistance at 3030, then this would indicate that wave C in yellow is unfolding. In this scenario, we might just see the price head into the $3,500 region or so, but in a larger corrective wave, it would indicate that this B wave, which presumably topped on the 28th of April, is not finished yet and has never finished, and we just get an extended B wave. That's possible as long as this low is not below this low from the 13th of April. It's already retraced a lot, so this is not highly probable and therefore only the alternative, and has only been the alternative from the beginning. But still, I have it there because the charts have been so much motivated to more, to morph all the time, that we just need to be aware that this is a possibility. We also need to know, okay, what would be the pathway that the chart would most likely take if we see a break above that $3,030 level. Now, short-term bearish is the white scenario in which we're forming here a WXY pattern. So from this 12th of March high, we've seen wave W to the downside, wave X to the upside, and the Y wave is now unfolding. And the Y wave is an A, B, C structure. And the C wave should get one more low, maybe two. And the reason why I say maybe two is that one more low needs to see the price get below the 13th of April low. And also what I mentioned to you before, the ideal target for the C wave is actually the $2,500 level. So I'm not entirely sure if we've already seen all of wave 3 of C. So it might be that we get more than just one more low. The entire white zone could be considered a target zone here. And one more low is important because it would most likely drive the price below this 13th of April low. And only if that happens, we have a clear bottoming structure, and then minimum requirements for this decline are fulfilled from a structural point of view. From a Fibonacci extension point of view, surely we could see a little bit more downside, possibly see the price stretch to 2,600 and 2,500, for example. But with one more low, at least structurally, the minimum requirements for this entire decline would be completed. And then what we'd like to see is a break above resistance. Even now, if the price breaks above resistance, we have an early indication that at least a local low is in place. And that would be then the yellow scenario. If now a rally forms without forming that lower low, it's most likely yellow. And it would need a break above 3,030 to indicate that this is happening. But it takes a so-called 1-2 setup to confirm that. What's the 1-2 setup? Well, it is a 5-wave move up above resistance. So we need 5 distinct waves and then a 3-wave pullback, because this C wave is a 5-wave move. So it would most likely be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need to see this 1-2 setup. The wave 1 needs to be large enough to break above resistance, or it's just not useful. Okay. Yeah, that's my update at the moment about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.